Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back on my channel. Today's video is going to be an update on my September favorites 2014. So we're going to be watching together my oldest monthly favorite of September, and I'm just going to let you know, do I still own these products? Do I still love them? Did I replace them with something else, something better? Did I just forget about them? I have been loving doing this series. I will be linking the playlist if you want to see the other ones that I've done. I'm actually ready to try out a few products because I'm only testing a mascara today, and I was realizing as I was getting ready, why apply too much makeup? I might as well try a couple of these products on as we go throughout the video. So let's do this. I'm excited. Ooh, I love that lipstick, Emily. Good choice. Hey guys, it's Em. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my September favorites. So if you're interested in seeing what I've been loving this month, keep on watching. I am still loving my L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. This is just the best drugstore foundation I've ever tried. I love that it's like a... Okay, I mean... it has been in the last two videos, so I think at this point we know, Emily, you like the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. Do I really need to go into it more? If I am planning to do probably like a series about my all-time favorite foundations, and this would be in there. It works great if you have dry skin, oily skin. It's just a really, really great drugstore foundation. So let's move on, because at this point we've heard about it, Emily. Yeah. I've been switching my makeup this month, and I've been starting to wear my Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer once again, and I just love this. This is just a beautiful contour shade. It's also a beautiful bronzer if it's like not too dark for you. Right now it still works perfectly for me. It's kind of a cool toned bronzer. I'm just gonna say though, I much prefer the new packaging on this. I have the light shade here, which is kind of what I replaced it for. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Milk. And as you can see, you can probably tell a little bit, this is like much lighter, and this works beautifully on my skin tone most of the year. Usually during the summer I get a little bit of a tan and I go back to the Chocolate Soleil. Not necessarily this year, it's been like the worst summer ever, like literally been raining every day. So I've been totally using this one, so I'm going to apply some because I'm not wearing any bronzer. So I'm going to apply it with the Firma 101 brush that I need to clean, but let's pretend I don't. And like I was mentioning, I say contour and bronzing, but I kind of don't really contour much. I have a pretty slim face, so I don't really... It's not very flattering on me, so I'm just going to apply some of it. But it's super, super natural. It is matte. It blends beautifully. It doesn't look weird on the face. Doesn't look orange whatsoever. If you have like even a cool undertone, I don't feel like it looks orange like some bronzer will. But yeah, it's just a good bronzer. I like it. They have 3 different shades of the matte one, so you can find one if you have the milk. There's the chocolate that is medium, and then they have a dark chocolate. So definitely will be able to find a bronzer, and definitely Too Faced has some of my favorite bronzers ever. So very happy still with it. I do use the lighter shade now, and I do prefer the new packaging. What do you think? Did you prefer the old packaging? I think this one is a little bit more classy. Going well so far. Now let's see the next product. This month I've been wearing nonstop my NARS blush in Douceur. This is just a beautiful blush. It's like a mauve nude shade. It's super blendable. It's not overly pigmented, so I can easily wear this on a daily basis. Well, sad news, Emily. This color was discontinued. I really don't understand why NARS discontinued this color. It's like my favorite, actually. Let me check to make sure. But I'm like 99% sure that they did discontinue it, and I'm super confused. NARS Douceur was like one of the most stunning blush ever. I'm obsessed with blushes that look boring in the pan, and that one was no different. It looked boring, but it just looks beautiful. It wears beautifully. It's just a must-have, and according to Sephora, it's not there. I'm like still mad about it. Googling NARS Douceur discontinued, and yeah, it is. Why? I have it though. Obviously still own this, as you can see, as I was mentioning, a boring looking blush, but it's awesome. It swatched beautifully. I still own this. I'm currently doing a decluttering series, and I'm planning on keeping this. It's discontinued. Usually I try to not hoard things that is not available anymore. And I'm definitely about to make an exception for this color because it's gorgeous, and I know I still have things that are similar. It doesn't matter. this needs to stay mine. But yeah, if you can still find it somewhere, definitely recommend it. I don't understand NARS. Maybe people thought, oh, it's a boring color, I don't want to buy this, but it's the boring colors you need to get. Maybe. At the beginning of the month, I did get a few Lime Crime products, and one that I've been loving and wearing a lot is my Lime Crime Utopia Velveteen. This is just such a beautiful color. Just, they're actually on the floor right now. I mean, at this point, I think everyone knows the whole deal about Lime Crime. Otherwise, just Google Lime Crime scandal. I don't support the brand anymore. I still own these. They're actually right now, like I was saying, on the floor because I'm like preparing to declutter and just putting everything in boxes. And I shouldn't have kept them, but if I'm being 100% honest, they are really good. Colors are pretty, but I don't wear them on camera at least. And I actually barely have been wearing them because I've been testing so many other brands. So I should probably just give them to my sister or something, but they're really good. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I've been preparing for fall all month. Not that you can see with my lipstick right now. Actually, I'm wearing MAC Relentlessly Red, just if you're wondering. It's just, oh, I wasn't wondering. I knew. Not necessarily fall, but the next one will be. I've been loving my Wet n Wild Cherry Bomb lipstick, and it's just such a gorgeous shade. Whenever I wear it, everybody asks me what it is, and it's like a $2 lipstick. And look, this is just gorgeous. It's actually funny because I just posted a video about You Too Made Me Buy It, but drugstore edition, and the Wet n Wild Nigga Last lipsticks were in there. That's what I was wearing on my lips during the video, not this shade specifically, but I obviously still own all of these. I did a long time ago a lip swatch video on all of these. I'll link it if you want to watch it. But these are really great. They're $2. I'm not planning on getting rid of them. I don't necessarily love every single shade. They don't necessarily all work for my skin tone, which obviously makes sense, but they have so many dupes of like MAC's shades especially. Like this one is kind of similar to like MAC Sin. So if you're on a budget and you want to spend $2 for a fall lipstick, definitely recommend Cherry Bomb. They are on the drying side, but they're not like horribly drying either. I feel like they're in between, again, MAC matte lipstick and retro matte finishes. So definitely not for someone that has really, really dry lips, but if you want something that lasts and that stains like crazy, highly recommend those ones. You just can't go wrong with them for $2. The packaging is cheap though. Actually, do I still have? Yeah. I have the color I was wearing in that video still right here because I'm pre-filming. And this one was at Coraline. And yeah, the packaging is cheap, but they're $2. I don't expect fancy packaging for $2. But if you want something that is ultra pigmented, actually, let me first apply NARS Douceur. I didn't apply it, which that's just me being distracted, but let's apply some. Even though it's discontinued, you can't buy it anymore, but MAC Tenderling would kind of work the same, or if you are a little bit more tan, I would go with something like Mocha. I would definitely recommend them. They're really good. You can't go wrong with them. I can't see myself. That's not helping. Okay. But yeah, just a good everyday matte mauve-ish blush. Skin is still recovering from that retinol cream scandal reaction, and like my makeup is not going well on my face. Like my eyes, I can't apply much eyeshadow because they're like still looking like snake skin. It's horrible. Seriously, be careful with retinol cream. It can be dangerous. There you go. Isn't it pretty? I love it. And let's apply Cherry Bomb. The only thing is that the shape of the bullet is not the easiest to apply if you have a sharp Cupid's bow. Mine is kind of sharp, so I have to like take my time, but again, $2. Like, isn't it pretty? I really like this color. They are like shiny a little bit, and then they dry more and more and they become pretty much a stain. So really fantastic color if you're still looking for a really affordable color for the fall. Cherry Bomb. I love those colors. I've been missing them actually during the summer. This summer I did pick up the NYX Rêve de Miel lip balm, which everybody raves about, and I wanted to try it out and let you know. And I've been doing quite a bit of lip swatch videos, so everybody raves about, yeah, now that's you. I'm always raving about this lip balm, which I have on my nightstand right now. and it's currently my third. This was my first one that summer, and now I'm using my third. So here it is. This is the NYX Rêve de Miel lip balm, and it took me such a long time to try it because it's around like $15-ish, depending where you're from and where you buy it from. So I was like, Emily's not spending more than $2 on a lip balm. Big mistake, because this is the best lip balm I've ever tried. I used to just lose my lip balms and just not care and just apply them, whatever, and have to apply it constantly. And even when I was doing a lot of lip swatch videos, my lips would just not look so great. Not an issue with this. One tube lasts me a year, which you can kind of see since it's my third one. It's 3 years later, exactly. And it's great. You can't go wrong with this. Totally worth the money. I apply this religiously every night. The texture is kind of weird. It's pretty thick and it's almost like matte looking. So, I mean, I don't mind wearing it during the day, but I apply it a lot less. But before going to bed, it's perfect. I love it. It smells kind of like lemony-ish. And yeah, I've had it in my life for 3 years. Holy Grail, constantly raving about it. You're probably tired of me mentioning it. But honestly, if you can only have one lip balm, you really need to try it. Once you try it, you will not want to use something else. It's just that good and it lasts, so it's worth the investment. So yeah, totally worth the money. I've been loving my sleek eyeshadow palette in Garden of Eden. It's just the perfect shade, like all these mauve-y, taupey shades that I've been loving. I just think it's like the most flattering shades for like fall, especially for men. Okay, I really like the quality of the sleek eyeshadow palettes. I don't use them that often because you have to order them online, and sometimes it can be very expensive in shipping or even duties when they arrive because it's from the UK. So it's not really easily available, but if you can find them easily, I do recommend them because the eyeshadows are definitely like worth the money. I do still have it. I'm not sure I'm going to keep all of them when I do my decluttering for that part because I don't reach for them, / they're really hard to open. So I do have the one that I was mentioning at Garden of Eden, and oh, wasn't too bad. It is a really gorgeous palette. Like, there's some gorgeous reds, girl, green, and a lot of like gorgeous mauve colors. Actually, let me apply a little bit. I don't want to mess up my mascara because I'm testing it, but I mean, I can kind of apply a little bit on top of my eyelid. You can apply just a little bit of the darker, even though it's shimmery, in my outer V. Oh, I have dry patches so bad. Just maybe apply, the brown is a bit dark, but we're gonna apply just a tiny bit. But yeah, the shadows are really great. Just my eyelids right now are not really great, but they're really blendable. They're super pigmented, which I feel like sometimes drugstore, especially products, even though they might look beautiful in my skin tone, they won't show up on deeper skin tones, which is a shame. But these are so pigmented, they will show up on anyone. But on the other extreme, even though they're super pigmented, they're still blendable and wearable if you have lighter skin. Because sometimes it's like the other extreme. They're so dark that like I can't blend them out and not look like a clown. Not an issue with these. They're really, really fantastic. So it's kind of a shame that they're not more easy to find. Okay, I really have a dry patch here. So if it looks weird, it's because of that. But yeah. Oh my god. I'm peeling so bad. Ugh. But yeah, they're really, really fantastic. I really love this palette. I should wear them more often, but like half the time I can't open them because I need literally my tweezer to open them. But really fantastic. You get like a huge mirror. If you can find them easily, I totally recommend them. Like all of the ones that I've tried, I have loved. So it's just a shame you can't find them easier. And oh my god, my eyeshadow is looking patchy. I swear, it's my eyelids. And like, this is not helping, but I mean, it's helping look more blended, but I mean, the skin is going crazy. Ugh. Okay, so let's just pretend everything is looking good. But yeah, fantastic eyeshadow palettes. If you live in the UK, you're really lucky. You need to own all of them. Anyway, the quality of their mattes and shimmery shadows is good. I feel like sometimes it's like one or the other. Both of them are great. Last favorite is somewhat of a random one. I've been loving my Redken Clear Moisture shampoo.
Actually.
I didn't pick up the conditioner just because this one was on sale, which is like a humongous like 1 liter.
Actually, last time I purchased it, it was 20 bucks for the whole liter.
Really good deal. I still use this. If you have dry, I was going to say skin, dry hair, or even oily hair, because that's what I went through, it works well because it gives you some moisture without bringing down your hair. I feel like the gold version of this is too intense for me. It just makes me like my hair looks super flat when I use this. But this one keeps the volume there and it's lightweight. I still use it 30 years later. I do mix and match my hair products quite often to test some new things, but this is just a staple. I've used this for a really long time, so I still like this. And I think this is the last thing. So that was it for my September favorites of 2014. So what about you? Do you still remember these products? Do you still use old products? I always like to just talk about and like rediscover old things, because as I'm watching those videos, I'm realizing that some of those products I've owned for 3 years and I still love them, and it's kind of just mind-blowing to me that they're still favorites. I mean, I think I've been pretty good so far this year. Like everything that I used to love-ish, I still love. So I'm pretty consistent with my reviews and how I feel about products, I think. I will be linking on the screen the playlist if you want to watch some more, and then some more videos if you want to find something else to watch. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up so it lets me know that you are enjoying this series and that you want me to keep going. Don't forget to subscribe because you don't want to miss any future videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!